everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. ProjectMelody is an English-speaking VTuber, originally debuting an adult stream site, the chatting site, let's just call it that. You can see the name of it there. That's where she started, and then she became a VTuber, a regular VTuber like everyone else. I mean, she was already a regular VTuber, but you know what I mean, an SFW VTuber. ViteRamen is a company that does collabs with others. It's like a food type company. I think they also have some other merchandise that they usually sell with it, like I think knives and stuff like that. So they're doing something with ProjectMelody. That's the reason why we're talking about this whole thing. ProjectMelody's cooking. What could possibly go wrong? August 16th, ViteRamen X ProjectMelody. And we have it here. First guess is everything bagel flavored ramen. My second is super science maxing ramen with extra zinc. Oh no, she's kitchen again. She's in the kitchen again. Oh God, someone shoot this purple mess out of the kitchen. Apparently she's a mess in the kitchen. So even her community knows she is a mess inside the kitchen. So yeah, they do have ramen, they do have noodles, but I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, again, correct me if I'm wrong, they also have other merch devices there. And let's just take a look real quick at the shop.ViteRamen. So they do have all these other things here. Their main shop that they have all products. They have noodles, kitchen knives, they have Bitter Sunset Citrus, of drinks. They have tons of things, like you can see here, tons and tons of different things. So yeah, they do have different things, and the knives are one thing I do remember. But now they have something with ProjectMelody coming up very soon. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. The updates in regards to the Bao situation. If you don't know what the Bao situation is, she has started to go a lot more into IRL content, at the very least when it comes to her Twitter and things like that, and her social media when it comes to those types of things, posting shorts and those types of stuff. And this has caused a big kerfuffle, big issue within the VTuber community, of one side being like, well, she can do whatever she wants, which is true, and I back that as well. But there's the other, more purist side, who's like, well, this doesn't technically make her a VTuber anymore. It makes her maybe like a 2.5D tuber if she uses both, but not a 100% full-fledged VTuber, which is fine. I mean, that is, the purist side does have their point. The only difference is that in this case, some people have done enough where they have, gone against her long enough that she has done this. She has removed VTuber from any mention of VTubing from her things here, from anything that she has on her Twitter, other than, she's been doing a lot of this. So I am not doxing anybody. She's been doing a lot of this. Of course, she's been retweeting things that people post about her VTuber side, things like that, Bao art, and things like that. But she also has been doing a lot of IRL stuff, which is, gotten some people very intrigued by the whole thing. And we are going to go to this person here, Davinia. Of course, do not attack anybody that I put over here, whether it be the person that I am criticizing or whether it be the person that I am putting as, any of the things that I put on here. I just needed to remind you guys, just as a reminder, don't go and attack anybody. Just if you don't like what they say, you can block and move on, ignore them, etc. So it says she removed VTuber from her bio, and the only thing that remains is her actual @ being VTuber, because that's a lot harder. She used to have it as VTuber before, and then, shown here that she's been doing a lot of IRL stuff. I don't know why people care so much. A lot of her content, it's their content at the end of the day. She's not a VTuber now, though. Once 95% of your content becomes IRL streams, what's the point of continuing to write off the community that VTubing provides? It's her content, yes. She needs to keep the fan base there for her and not the fan base who likes VTubing. There's a ton of her fans who are upset about it, and tons of longtime VTuber fans that are upset about it. Yeah, but most VTuber fans just, leave it as, well, that's her choice. Because here's what a lot of people do. Just giving you an example. A lot of people are like, oh, she's no longer a VTuber. She's no longer doing VTubing. I'm not going to watch her anymore. That's it. They don't say, you should stop being a VTuber. You should stop putting VTuber stuff on there. That's what most people do. Now, of course, there are people who are going to let their voices be heard. That's what social media is about. As long as they don't actually harass and don't actually, continue to be very aggressive, then I'll be okay with that. But when they start being aggressive, when they start harassing, when they start feeling like it's harassment to the person, it's different. If it's just, criticism, hey, I don't think you're a VTuber anymore, but not directly, adding them or anything like that, just putting it on their social media, that's perfectly fine, in my opinion. You can put this in your VTuber resume now, and it bows VTuber tenure. Don't want to be egotistical in because claiming a change like this attributed to a piss random like me is outlandish. However, so, kind of running into the jokes and stuff like that, going with the jokes. Guy I watched over 8 years, had a VTuber model he brings out now and again. Have a VTuber day, week, or being partial VTuber isn't a crime. Also, most of the past content is VTuber related, and they have an IRL phase, so it's in reverse being partial IRL. It's still in her act, but funny. I actually believe that Pawn Scum like you has any influence upon her? No, they actually don't. They don't believe that. They're not Pawn Scum, by the way. They're not Pawn Scum. Just let me say that. But they don't believe that they have anything. Jumping leaps and bounds for a girl who doesn't know you exist. So yeah, it's back and forth. They have a lot of back and forth. We have this here from Emerald Apple, with how much Bao has been doing IRL stuff, multiple face reveals without using an avatar. She has removed VTuber label from her profile, not only exists on her ad tag. Like I said before, like I will say this time, maybe if I didn't say it before, maybe I'm thinking I said it before. In this case, it's up to her whether she wants to still be considered a VTuber, whether she wants to continue doing IRL content, start doing VTubing content again. This could be a phase. This is something new that I'm saying. This could be a phase where she just wants to do IRL content for a while to bring up her self, to bring up the way that she sees herself, to bring up her self-image for herself, not for anyone else, just to make herself feel beautiful and all that kind of good stuff, instead of hiding what some people feel hiding behind a VTubing mask. A lot of people do it because when they do that, they have protection. People don't know their face, people don't know how they look like, and the protection helps out a lot. That is the reason why a lot of them do it. Maybe this is something personal for her, that she wants to go on this journey for her to, get a better self-image of herself. Whatever that is, cool. If it's positive, then great. And after all Cinder drama, Skeb drama, Misandry drama, recently might be a move to rebrand herself, as evidently the simp audience has completely fallen for her IRL appearance. I wouldn't call it simp audience. People have different views of what is beautiful and what's not beautiful. I will not really say whether she is or isn't. I will leave it up to each individual person. Always involved in some kind of drama, controversy one way or another, and when her mouth opens, usually gets her in trouble. She can rebrand herself as much as she wants, but people don't really forget. Let's be honest, she has a pretty negative reputation, always seems to be involved in some kind of drama. I also don't think she's really grown that much over the past year. It feels like VTubing was more of a grift for her, and now that it isn't working well, she's pivoting to IRL content. There's no real way to prove that, really. I think she was really successful in VTubing, honestly. Can we address the posting her own fan-made thirst trap edits with incredibly cringe? It gives out the impression that she generally sees herself as a 10 out of 10. It could be, like I said, a way to increase her self-image. That's why she's finally reposting those things, whatever they may be, as a way to boost her self-image. Her simps are gassing her up, thinking the end is going to ruin her career as a content creator. Could be wrong, but the initial boost in subs and fame after the face reveal will probably wane as novelty wears off. It will wane, as they always do. And it says the seed simps are crashing out over their fave E blank. And going here, everyone in this thread is weird and creepy AF. And people will focus, like the social media, I've realized people will focus on whatever the hell they want to focus on. It says here, I'm not sorry. The more I heard Bao and Iron Mouse open their mouths, the less I tolerate them. Yes, it's personal preference. So if you like, you can go for it. It's your choice. I have a thing for Asian girls, and I gotta say, Bao is not that attractive. Kind of ugly, even. That photo from July looks like kind of 2020 Ariana Grande, as she were Asian. And some people are saying she's a solid 3. I don't know. It's the internet again, attacking in any way they can to minimize someone else. I don't like that part. That's why I refrain from saying what I feel about the way she looks. If she, if people see her as beautiful, fine. If people see her as ugly, fine. Just don't mention either one, honestly, because it can affect negative or positive or anything like that. It's so effing weird how haters obsessively keep tabs on anyone they dislike. What if do you mean? You notice she took a word VTuber out of her profile. If VTuber starts posting more IRL stuff and wants to branch out, it's not the content you want to see, just unfollow, like I said before. But no, instead, she's slut-shaming, people literally rating her look, saying she's ugly, really straight up no-lifing. I'm so confused why they are mad that she removed it now. Like, they were upset. She called herself VTuber doing IRL stuff. She removed it. They're just doing victory laps. They're what it is. They're not mad that it's damage control. They're just doing victory laps. But yeah, people continue to criticize one way or the other. And yeah, if people think, oh my goodness, you're unproductive doing this on social media. Well, a lot of people are on social media, and it's just what social media has become nowadays, unfortunately. Let me know what you guys think. SmugAlana is a female Russian English-speaking VTuber who has, as you have known if you watch any of my videos, she has had a ban issue. 5 days of asking Team YouTube why the reaction of the Joe Rogan Experience one of the specific site that I'm not even going to mention, because if she got it removed, then me even mentioning it is going to get me removed. So yeah, it was this specific site here, it was already on Joe Rogan's clip thing for several years. And if the AI is going through and trying to block people for doing that, then why did they not do that for Joe Rogan and did do that for her? If they claim to care about content creators, just more double standards. And over here, does not react consistently. Dice roll between nothing, slap on the wrist, a warning, a strike, channel deletion. So yeah, and we're continuing here with the update. The update here is that it was suddenly unbanned, and it is for this site here. She found it out through chat. No email, no Twitter, no nothing like that. It's great that it was removed. The strike was removed, but it still had a strike before that was not able to upload for 7 days. And the video initially got me a strike for was violent or graphic content, the mosquitoes getting squished, real possibility that where I discontinue reacting or looking at any short form or clip content because of the way YouTube is targeting them. Vast majority of warning strikes, community guidelines violations are almost always posted somewhere else on YouTube or someone else gets a channel. Basically, she's the one who gets hit. No one else's channel gets hit. It's really weird. And then she hates that she has to go through Twitter to get anything fixed. Joe Rogan clip, I tried to appeal. It was instantly denied because, of course, AI is going to deny the claim. And you have at this point where it sounded like broken record on stream, constantly verbally out loud during my chat. Have to edit that out. That can't go on YouTube. And despite all of this stuff, at least 100 combined videos have been deleted by her because of this whole situation. The fact that she could get hit again. Still not enough. Still get warnings, still get strikes, still get 7-day bans, 90-day duration strike. I have enough stress in my life without having to deal with the ever-looming threat of my channel getting terminated. And she even has 2 seasoned clippers looking for things that might be against YouTube's TOS. And still, she gets this issue. Every single person I consulted with, or as a creator, editor, anyone who has any knowledge of this stuff, of YouTube rules, has said that same thing. They must have made a mistake. And now your story video made a huge fuss about it on Twitter without so much as a message saying, hey, we screwed up. Oh, they're never going to accept that they screwed up. They're never going to accept that they screwed up. And here, warnings that I get already not posted on someone else's channel are flippant, nonsensical, generally need to have the ability to discern what is and isn't acceptable. So things aren't, the thing is that she has an issue with, from what I'm seeing here, is that they're not consistent. Things can be very strange, especially when it comes to her and the things that she gets affected by. She even tries to play it safe, still doesn't work. Some of the examples of things that have been hit: the SNN policy, obese man with a shirt off at YouTube mistakenly thought it was a woman's chest, violent or graphic content, a guy fully clothed, farting into a lighter, violent or graphic content, pufferfish meme that goes, oh, and then nudity and sexual content is watching a video about car crashes and flagged as S with no timestamp, which was promptly rejected on appeal. And when I asked support, they say we're not provided with that information. And all 3 above examples instantly denied an appeal, was forced to either make a ticket or ticket for weeks to get it resolved, or simply ate the full 3-month duration guideline warning on my channel. Make crystal clear, I want to follow the rules. I want my channel to be in good standing. Of course, everybody does. I want to have fun, and dealing with this is getting to the point of causing me to actual emotional distress. And here we go of the timestamps and things like that of some actual contact with YouTube and the way that they acted. It says, please work with me and help get this strike removed from my channel. I have no idea if I'm being mass flagged or mass reported, or someone at your office just hates me, which happened once with MXR Plays. MXR Plays, there was an actual person at YouTube who didn't like him and who got all of his things flagged and got his channel deleted for a while and removed from YouTube. And that was really just messed up. And he played by the rules too. MXR Plays is someone in a whole different thing, not a VTuber or anything like that. It was just someone who did Skyrim content and Skyrim mod content and things like that. I wanted nothing more than to at least have some semblance of confidence, and also Fallout, I think, Fallout content as well, Fallout, like mod content, like Bethesda mod content. I understand that your rules and guidelines, so I don't feel blindsided every 3 or 4 weeks by another ridiculous warning or strike that nobody can explain. It's here, sorry, SmugAlana, but you're diagnosed with schizophrenia. Chat, is this real? Oh god, it's getting worse. So yeah, even Kersha comes in here, says YouTube, Twitch, X have horrid effing support, absolute trash, bottom of the barrel. They don't give a single F about any of those ad revenue generators who use our platform. It's beyond F'd up that creators have been bringing up gongs and begging up for help via public outcry for years, and the only way to get any kind of attention is going on like Twitter and places like that. And even then, you still get lucky. If you get lucky to get out of the sorry the decision's final loop, then you're very lucky for that. Even people with millions of subscribers get ghosted. Well, what hope do people have that smaller and or I even have when we be on Twitter and get zero communication? So yeah, it's really bad how it keeps happening. No one likes the fact that this happened to them. I am glad that the video was put back, but the strike is still there. The community guideline strike is still there. It's basically same thing with and that is been problematic for every VTuber, and that is the big problem that I see. It's like you see all these things happen, and it is continuously happening, as you see here was, you know, SmugAlana pipeline, SmugAlana stuff going on here, as you can see. It's just, it really is annoying to see all of this stuff happen. One thing that I liked is this one, this is what I was looking for, is video violated YouTube guidelines. It's the sleep VTuber violated YouTube guidelines, real S, and it really does seem like we are getting targeted, sadly. MarieFD is a female VTuber. She is a V-singer as well. She can speak multiple languages like English, Spanish, and Japanese. And today we're talking about a big project that she's been announcing for a very long time. We have here, as Heaven's official representative for Epic the Musical, it is my duty to spread the pure amazingness of this musical in every sense, in every universe I am. So I'm forcing a musical hater friend I have to watch the entire thing. I'm so excited. Tonight, all the way from Toy Saga till the Ithaca Saga, it is basically, this is something that she's been trying to push forward with people watching Epic the Musical with friends there. And it is going to be Kelly-chan, Taiga Torigami, Nino Uraboshi, and Eru Nabura, and it looks like it is something that has already happened. So let's take a look here at them taking a look at that. And as this goes and moves on, let's take a look.
Yeah.
So good. Pretty kind of cheese.
It's a fucking cream. It's amazing.
Cheese.
It sings.
It's amazing. But when you bite it, it's like
so good.
A little bit like a little bit solidy, but on the inside it's really creamy and really
That out of context, holy hell. But let's continue on. That's just me being there. They took a little bit of a break.
Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know.
So they go through the whole thing. Of course, I cannot show you a lot of it because Epic the Musical is a big musical, and the numbers are copywritten, and YouTube, the way that it is, the AI will catch me, and it'll throw me into the garbage bin. I'm already there, but it'll throw me even deeper into the garbage bin. So we can't do that, unfortunately, but they did take a look at the whole thing for 5.5 hours. So good for them, and they talked about some creamy, thick, creamy stuff, and it's cheese. I think it was cheese. I think it was like one of those, like, fermented cheeses. That's what it was. Hololive has another collaboration. I've been talking about a lot of collaborations of Hololive recently, and this is another one. It is with Kobo from Hololive ID and Marine Central from Hololive JP 3rd generation. And we're talking about this, and production is in progress. Good Smile Company is doing the pop-up parade for Hoshou Marine, L-size 3 outfit version, and the Kobo Kanaeru, or no, it says Kanaeru, but Kobo Kanaeru, L-size 3 outfit version as well. You'll have them here coming soon. Pop-up parades are very nice. I have a pop-up parade of Gura, and it is well made. It is absolutely well made. So I am glad to have that. And this one is going to sell out pretty quickly. The future of Kobo Mari's little 3 outfit. So freaking excited about it. What? There's still announcements being hidden. And we have this Setuju. I said it wrong. I said it wrong. I absolutely said it wrong. But a pop parade of this outfit, it looks like. So it's going to be of, I think this was in their music video of the collab song that they did a while back. So big congratulations to them. Very glad they're doing it. Good Smile Company. It has been very good when it comes to collabs, and the quality of what they do have been very good. So there are people literally like that, and I think Ollie is one of those. Zeta is one of those. They will have like, for it when it's a 10 for normal people who have a lot of receptors, it's like a 1 or a 2 for them because they don't have as many receptors as regular folk do. I say normal because it is a what I would call an anomaly. It is an anomaly to not have those pain receptors because you're supposed to have those pain receptors. So it is absolutely an anomaly to not have the pain receptors. And like, I'm not saying it to be mean, it's just that's just the way it is. It's just no less pain receptors. Lucky you. I have all my pain receptors. Believe me, I found out the hard way. But yes, you know what? I will say it. Y'all are monsters. If you can take all that stuff, y'all are monsters. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.